Happy Halloween, Fearless Flippers. We're back, and today it's Halloween. So we couldn't think of a better thing to do on Halloween except show you one of our scariest, spookiest properties, right? This is something that's been on my hit list for a long time. It's been sitting here collecting dust, collecting interest payments, whatever else you can think of. But we are in the heart of Augusta, Georgia, right in the city. I'm talking about everything, all the college students, the hospitals, midterm, short-term rentals. We're in, what they call Somerville, or this old area of Augusta, Georgia. And I'm bringing you one of my spookiest, scariest houses. That's right, the Quadplex, okay? we're gonna take you through, I'm gonna show you room by room of this place and show you what our plans are for, how we're gonna renovate it, what we're gonna do, our vision for the place, and we're gonna talk about the numbers, and we're gonna see if we can find anything spooky in this Quadplex. Let's take a look. All right, outside it's pretty much done, right? It's about as scary as you can get. There's not much else we can do. We could break some more windows, but I love some of this old Coke bottle glass windows. Now look, this thing is a Quadplex. It is multifamily. It is zoned for 4 units. That's why you can see the 4 gas meters. There's 2 electric there. There's 2 more around the corner. But this thing is spooky. Look, we just had a hurricane, so all the electrical wires are hanging down. Got to walk right through those. Let's just fan out and take a look at this thing. Who wouldn't be proud to own something like this? I'm telling you, the city absolutely hates me for leave it like this. But if I fix it up, then what can we talk about on Halloween, right? Spooky. Let's go take a look inside. Come on. All right, if you've been following my stuff for any length of time, you know that I hate 100-year-old houses. Here we go, another 100-year-old house that I bought and has been sitting here collecting dust. But I want to show you something. There are some cool things about 100-year-old houses, and that's the history in them. Some of the stuff is cool. I hate having to repair all the broken stuff. But if you look at these cinder blocks, these are 100-year-old cinder blocks where they're all carved out, where the aggregate is coming out of it, where water has literally carved these cinder blocks out from sitting here for 100 years. Pretty cool. Pretty cool how concave they are. I think it's pretty cool. Come on, let's go see. Spooky back porch. Hello, property managers. Anybody home? Hey, just coming in, don't shoot us. We're not here for you. Look, so some of the electrical's been updated. All right, we bought this place because it's zoned multifamily and we're right in the middle of the city and we got it for a great deal. There's 4 units, so we want to turn this into a 4-unit midterm or short-term rental. There's tons of VA hospitals and hospitals around here for traveling nurses, furnished finder, things like that, Airbnb. But look at this stuff, old 3/4-inch shiplap on the walls. This is what we love here. All right, drop in the comments if you guys know what this is. Look at this old electrical. This is 100-year-old electrical. What is this, ivory they make it? Is it porcelain? I don't know. Porcelain. Yeah, if you know what that is, drop it in the comments below. Whoo, looks like a fire hazard to me. All right, the old transom windows. Man. Look at this. The whole wall is shaking. Why? Because termite damage. Look at this. If you have 100-year-old houses, you're gonna find some termite damage. Luckily, the termite damage was isolated just to this exterior wall in this spot. The rest of the house is fine. Look how it's all eaten out up there. That second floor is coming down if we don't fix it soon. The old front door. Look at these old lead glass transoms. Look at this. 8-foot tall, solid wood, 110-year-old pocket doors. That's right. So you're thinking to yourself, Trey, you hate 100-year-old houses, so why, when you paid thousands of dollars, 40 dumpsters full of demo, did you keep these old doors? Because something nostalgic got me. At some point I stopped and was like, all right, those are pretty cool. 100-plus-year-olds still working. There's not much stuff around here that works anymore after it's old, but stuff like this is pretty cool. Pretty cool. You don't want to be eating those paint chips. All right, all 4 apartments, that's how you can tell the different apartments. All 4 of them have their own fireplace. And some of them upstairs, I'll show you, still have the 100-year-old like mosaic tiles that they put on there. All of the wood is like true 2x4s, like solid 2 inches wide by 4 inches wide. Big cased openings. You can imagine this being a single family home, someone very affluent in the 1890s, early 1900s. I think this house was 1905, right? So it's 2024. This house was built in 1905. That's 120 years ago, almost 120 years ago. It's wild. 10-foot ceilings, they don't build them like they used to. You heard people say that. But you can imagine this as a single family home, like massive home after home after home. No air conditioning, no heat except the fireplaces. That's why they're in almost every room. But this had to have been like the cat's pajamas house back in the day. And then they got the knob and tube at some point. And then would they replaster over it? Do you think in 1905 they had knob and tube? Maybe. Maybe it was built. Especially if it was like an affluent somebody. They're like, I'll take one of the houses with the new electricity. You can tell at some point over the years, they went back with some PVC that's pretty brittle, and then some Schedule 40 drains. At some point, the power, the service in looks good on them, but what a creepy house. All right, being that's Halloween, we're gonna go upstairs and we're gonna check it out. Look, the floor is really sketchy. We could fall through on the top of the steps. You know, this all above us is rotted, so we're gonna be very careful. All right, we're coming up. If you're up here, we're not here for you. Please don't kill us. Woo. Make sure you hold on to something. In the military, we said make sure you got 3 points of contact. 1, 2, 3. That way if you fall, you can catch yourself. Whoa. Spooky. All right, free tip. When you buy an investment property, don't gut it right away. If you don't plan to work on it, if you plan like, hey, I'll get to it soon, I'm buying this because it's such a great deal, I'm gonna put it in the queue and I'll get to it. Here's a pro tip. Don't gut it, because it actually loses some value and you lose some of your exit strategies. When I bought this place, this was sheetrocked, the air conditioning worked. I could have literally Section 8 rented it with a little bit of money, but no, instead I spent thousands of dollars gutting it to the studs because I had big plans to do something. Then my plans shifted and I haven't been able to do anything with it, so it's just been sitting here getting worse and worse, whereas when I first bought it, I could have, at this point, rented it back out and made some money on it. Now, I have to go all in and do a full gut renovation. So don't gut them until you plan to get started on them. That's a good tip. Man, this is just crazy. All right, this is the back bedroom. Let's go see. This whole thing's wonky. Yeah, so we were just gonna wall this up completely. Have entrances. Yeah, so this is the spookiest bedroom of all. Rumor has it, the old folklore is that there was a dead kid in this room when I bought the house. That the demo guys found a dead body in this house. And we've opened up the walls and we're trying to make sure that before we finish this thing back up, that we don't entomb any dead bodies in this house. Look at this! I knew it! Ah! We're out of here. Did you see that? Did you see that? Go in there. Look at that. Nope, that's it. I'm out of here. All right. Happy Halloween, guys. Thank you for coming along in my spooky house. Jimmy and I are gonna clean up this mess now. We really appreciate you guys. And hey, most importantly, when you're out there on Halloween tonight and you see a spooky house, stay away from it, stay safe. Jimmy says check your kid's candy because he's out there. See you guys.